I let my training wheels down.
ready to go with it. We can pull it in the shop and go through it. A lot of stuff to do. We pull all them belted chains, you'll see, it'll all start making sense. It's just a lot of work. I mean, it takes hours to go through this thing, the way we go through it. Now, I ain't saying it's right, I ain't saying it's wrong. What I'm saying is, this is the only tater harvester we got, and we like to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, check every single roller, check every single weld, make sure nothing's cracked, busted, getting ready to go out, chains messed up, goes through the clips, goes through the rods, make sure everything's the way it should be. Right or wrong, it's the way we do it. Won't get her parked in the yard here. Well, we got wheat harvest wrapped up, got all the equipment moved home, got it in the barn. Grateful that we got the wheat harvest done in a very timely manner. To put it in perspective, it was the 22nd of June we got done this year, and last year we didn't start till the 27th. We started on the 27th, we got rained out, started again on the 30th, and I don't think we got done combining until like the 17th or 18th of July. So anyway, that's that. The equipment's home in the barn. It ain't blown off yet, but it's sitting in there. It can sit in there for a little while. We're gonna shift gears here a little bit to a tater harvester. We got it in the shop here. It's an 859 double L harvester. It's a 2-row. I think we're gonna get after getting all the chains out of it, getting all the belted chains out of it. That's quite a process. And start figuring out what's wrong with it, what it needs, what it don't need. You might need 2 primary chains and maybe turn some sprockets and some clips and some rods and maybe some pins. And I don't know. It probably don't need a whole lot, but we're gonna pull her down here, I think. And unless the plans change, I don't know. Uncle Mark's irrigating. I think we're going to go start some more irrigations up this morning, so he might need a hand with that. This is a pretty big project, and it takes a decent amount of time. It's a lot of bull work. Pulling the chains out ain't no big deal, but putting them back in is a bit of an ordeal. So on this potato harvester, you got a chain over there, a chain here called the primary chains, and then you got 2 chains there, one on top of another. The top one's called the vine eliminator chain. The bottom one's called the secondary chain. Potatoes get dug out of the ground, hit the primary, hit the secondary, all the grass and the vines and everything else stay up on that top one. See, the potatoes get dumped off that secondary onto this one, the back cross. All the vines and stuff, they end up coming back over the back of the machine and fall out on the ground. There's a belt-driven fan up there that runs air through that chute there. Keeps the trash from going up into the truck. So all the potatoes get dumped onto the back cross here, get dumped onto here, and dumped onto the side elevator. They get conveyed all the way up to there. You got this table, the Galaxy table is what it's called, the proper wording. And those rollers turn, they pull dirt, grass, whatever made it through the vine eliminator chain, it tries to pull through and then dump here. And then they obviously go across the table, go on this chain, then the truck will be right there. Obviously the boom will be way more up in the air to get in a tater truck. So that's kind of a quick rundown of how this works. It'll make a lot more sense once we get the pivot. I was like, what the hell's that noise? But anyway, we can get on and get the primaries out. That's something we can do on our own. We really don't need no help for them. So all these chains have bellies in them, a slack part of the chain. So that's where you want to pull the rod. So this being the connecting rod that connects the chain together, we need to pull that rod out, fish it around the rollers and the sprocket. See, that rod's pretty worn. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it's supposed to be that thickness all the way across. But the primaries always get worn bad because they're constantly in the dirt. Like the other chains have dirt on them, but they're not physically in the dirt. It's out on the ground. I don't know if you can see how that rod's worn. See how the clip wears into it. If we was to run that rod a whole nother year, we'd probably break mid-season. You don't want that, because then you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose the chain, you're gonna damage the chain. It's not worth all that. That's why we do this. It's a lot of work. If that one looked hard, you wait till we get to some of these other ones. But anyway, we got it out. We got it raveled up on the floor there. We need to pull it out. We're looking for bent rods. See how these rods are straight. You don't want a bent one because then taters will fall through it. Now when there's a little bent, we could put a new rod there. We might just put new primaries on it this year. I'm pretty sure we're gonna order a set because this harvester ain't going nowhere, so we're eventually going to need it, especially within the next couple years if we do decide to run these another year. But I think we could turn the sprockets, turn the chains, and that might help on wear. Phone's ringing. Look, always bothering me. Alright, that's all I got. Well, we got the boom chain back in. We got the back cross in. I'll put this side elevator in now. I wish Paul was here, because he's the Boy Scout in the group. I know I'd be letting him down severely here.
That's on. So we gotta go above that big roller, over the top, or under the sprocket, above these.
Correct. Up here around the sprocket?
That is.
Ready?
Yep.
What are you getting ready to do? Lay down?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Like a hammock.
Well, we got the harvester all wrapped up. Got all the belted chains put back in it. Had a couple bearings that were on the verge of going out. We got them changed. Put a handful of new rods in to hold the belted chains together. Put some new clips in. Put 2 new fan belts on. Got the flag mounted. We got the cameras going. Got it all greased up and all. So we brought it out here to the field, did a little test run, make sure everything's gonna work, and it does. Everything seems to be working pretty good, so that's a good thing. Just hopefully it's just a maintenance situation from now on, not a repair situation. Hopefully in the next couple days we're running them pretty hard, get them in the packing house, pack them up to whichever place they need to go, and get them on down the road. That's the idea. Don't want to leave them out here in the field, because things can go south out here at a fast rate, you know, weather and circumstances that we can't control. The idea is to get them out of the ground as fast as possible and still do a good job of doing it. Hopefully in the next video we're running to kind of make a little bit more sense on how it works and how it all goes together and all that. If we'll stick around, Goober took his derby car down to the demolition derby. Got some footage of that. Him and Colton went down there, and they both seem to have a pretty good time with that. But anyway, if you don't want to watch that, I understand that, and just stick around for the next one, and we'll see these machines in action, see the packing house in action, and appreciate you watching this one, and we'll see you on the next one.
Well, here we are. We made it again, back for the 4th year. 2024 Delaware State Fair Demolition Derby. 3rd year with the same car. This year she got a new paint job, black and white. Me, I moseyed along and procrastinated all week. I'm still working on my car. Alright, I think that'll work. So now, I'm gonna run this hose through here, zip tie that sucker right there, put my blow-off valve in her, call it a day. Well, it's about 2 hours later, but the crews finally showed up.
Hey!
Yeah, derby starts in 3 hours, and they're just now getting here.
Plenty of time.
What?
Just trying to figure.
Why can't you stick that in there and then just clamp the crap out of it? We're still figuring some kind of coolant system without having to use this busted radiator. Oh, we got the car all done. So now she's sitting here. She's waiting and ready to ride. Put a little bit more detail in her. Got the wheels all looking funny. I don't know. Got a little bit of spray paint. We got everything chained down where she's supposed to be. Doors chained down. Got my name, my number. Got some padding up there. Don't want to get hurt. It can't hurt me. I think she's ready to ride. We went ahead and fixed her up. Got all the coolant lines ran, and we'll see if she gonna win. I know she's gonna win. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
My head is gonna go bing bong, bing bong.
Or next?
One of the McFarland gang out of Weekly, Maryland. Fans, are you ready? It's compact time, counting down time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, compact!
I got a steering wheel from Goober. Thank you, Goober.